for your games. Today we're checking out Havoc, the combat card game. It has a mere, at the time this comes out, it's going to be 2 days left on the KickStarter. They doubled their goal, fully funded. And it is a historical reenactment type of combat game where you'll be acting as different kind of historic knights, looks like Vikings, all kind of different historical figures. And then there's even a gladiators, there's even a fantasy part to it too. But you can get the backing levels right now, or you can get Duel Decks. You can't do the fancy scrolling side scroll thing like on the desktop. But yeah, but you can get the whole shebang. This is not a TCG, this is an all-in-one type of thing. And of course you can get pieces of it by getting Duel Decks, but yeah, so right here you can get, Duel Decks consist of 108 poker-sized cards, Romans and gladiators. Yeah, so those are like $15, Shieldmate. Get enough for 2 players to play. You can get the Duelist tier. That's $35. Looks like 3 Duel Decks, so I guess 6 different types of games. Or you can get a more epic game at the Adventurer tier for $60. Or you can get the whole shebang, the full set, for $75. And that's like 1,000+ cards. All kind of customization. And there's a $99 Berserker with even better, with neoprene mats, with all type of stuff, play mats. Warlord, $145. But anyway, so pretty much we're gonna flip through these cards, and we're gonna also might even get into how to play the game. So like I said, should be about 2 more days on Kickstarter. Get it while it's hot. Hopefully they have a late pledge too, just in case you miss it. But Havoc, the combat card game, Duel Deck Gladiators. For Sparta. Right, cool. Tuck box. All right. So yeah, let me just go ahead and go over the kind of like how to play, the broad strokes. All right, so you're playing as historic fighters. The weapon card, archetype card, prowess card, 2 main types of cards. These are like, I believe these are like tokens right here. The bash, yeah. Combat action cards, that's your bread and butter right there. Armor card, weapon card, archetype card, distance, ability, tactic, bash, wound. A lot of different card backs. Initiative card, armor, archetype. Yeah, man, okay, almost there. Bash, wound. All right. Okay, so 2 main types of cards, the combat action cards and the tactic cards. Okay, so we got all the card backs. So these green card backs, they're the combat action cards, the main bread and butter. The yellow back cards are the tactic cards. They show your footwork, they show you closing in, keeping distance, backing up, or standing ground. Okay, so both players, of course, naturally will have one of these each. So, yeah. So this is a game where you're going to play your cards face down over what you call impulses, which are just six rounds. I mean, six steps of playing cards, one face down each, and then you turn them face up and resolve them at the same time. Now, on the first round, you're going to pick one of these tactic cards and one combat action card each, and then reveal them at the same time. That's on the first impulse of 6. Now, on the remaining 2 through 6 impulses, then you're only going to play one combat action card. Right, so... And then we've got ability cards. Yeah, the ability cards, blue cards. So both players will have one of these. Then you've got the wounds. You'll get these as you take more damage. Bash cards, you'll get these. These are also negative things to have. Then and then every time that you do combat, you'll roll 2 d20 dice. Now, you're trying to hit 11 minimum to make a successful hit. Now, the red is the modifier dice. That'll let you do things like adding wounds and bashes, and might make the attack hit harder, different things like that. So you add them together to see if they equal the 11. It shows if extra damage, wound, or bash hits. And then if defense is success or failure too, the defender, they'll also roll the dice to see if they've successfully defended. Okay, so when you set up your 25 card deck, personal deck, you'll choose Prowess Cards. These ones, this is part of the deck building. This is which fighter you are. So you'll get something like warrior, feint, veteran fighter, or you can get like warrior, backhand blow trained. And then you'll also choose the body card. You'll have a body card. That's the red card. Archetype body. So like this Roman warrior right here has 3 shield right there, 10. The red token is the body. Red token show you how much damage you can take. And then the blue is the fatigue tokens. They'll have 4 fatigue tokens. And these dual decks, they do not come with the tokens themselves, but easy to proxy though. Very easy to proxy. And then this gladiator secutor, this guy comes with a short sword. Comes with and then let's pull out that short sword. There we go, short sword. And then his armor is going to be, he's equipped with the tower shield. Tower shield, the great helm, the gauntlets, and the greaves. Okay, there goes the great helm, greaves, gauntlets, and the tower shield. Okay, so kind of reminiscent of everybody's new favorite game, Flesh and Blood, but played differently though, not a TCG. So armor, weapons, and then abilities, shield blow. So abilities, I'm sure that is in this stack of green. But moving along though, so like I said, you'll build the 25 card deck with attacks, defenses, and pauses. Okay, so attacks, defenses, and pauses. So these red ones, these are attacks. Bloody red. Okay, then we've got some more of these. These are the moves. So yeah, I was looking for that shield bash a second ago, I believe. Shield parry, maybe it was. No, shield blow. Shield blow. Let's see if we see that. Nope, don't see that one yet. Okay, but attacks, pauses. Attacks, pauses. Okay, shield parry, there we go. That goes with the gladiator secutor. Pauses, PA, and then SL. Well, the reds are attacks. put those all together. Yeah. Alright, so pauses and the blues are defenses. So attacks, defenses, and pauses are what your combat action cards are. You got 3 options. So you're going to build your 25 card decks full of course, you're going to want a lot of pretty much attacks and defenses, and then whatever else you don't include, you'll fill the rest of the 25 cards up with pauses. And you're going to shuffle your 25 card deck, draw 6 to 8, and then play all 6 cards in a combat round. But like I said, the first round, you'll pick 1 and 1 from your... You're going to draw a hand of 6 to 8 cards. Now, your character pretty much is going to facilitate how many cards you have in your hand. So 6 to 8. The better the fighter, the bigger the hand they have. But I'm not seeing the... Well, it's 6 to 8. It's designated by one of these cards. So every round, which consists of 6 pulses, you're going to draw your 6 to 8 card hand, and then you're going to, for the first impulse of 6, you're going to play down one of these tactics that's going to show you the distance that you're fighting at. So the first impulse, you'll get a distance kind of advantage. So +1 to hit if close, +1 to hit if standing ground, +0 to hit if keeping distance. And then the second impulse, you'll get a different type of bonus. But you'll play 1 tactic card and 1 combat action card. You could choose to pause, you could choose to attack with the red card, or you can choose to defend with the blue card. Okay, so start of each round, you're going to check distance initiative state. First round, the longest weapon is how it usually is. So yeah, so this is the distance is long. So this is usually the first distance card, the first initiative card. Yeah, so this is the initiative card right here. You have the initiative. If both combatants attack, your attack is resolved first. If you hit your opponent, their attack is discarded. So yeah, so if you have that initiative, then you're going to get the advantage. So with the initiative, you can, if you guys hit at the same time, then, and you're successful with an 11+ roll, then you get to block. No. Then you get to first strike, and then they don't get to strike back at all. That's how that goes. Right, so yeah, so if 2 fighters attack at the same time, fighter with initiative card gets the chance to hit first. If they hit, then they cancel their opponent's attack. First impulse only, choose a tactic card and a combat action card to play face down. Reveal them at the same time to both players. If no one attacks, then discard both action cards. So you both could play pause cards, you both could play pause and defense cards, things like that. And then if both attack red cards, then you resolve initiative attackers first. If they hit, cancel opponent's cards. So if you both play attack cards, like a slash and a thrust, then the one with the initiative card gets to do their attack first. If they roll that combined 11 plus, keep on not doing it, but if they do, with modifiers and everything, then they'll get to cancel the opponent's attack. You always must meet that 11+ base requirement before modifiers. Red dice may add the wounds, bash, and extra damage. Also shows if defense was a big success or critical failure. The blue defenses may stop a hit or change distance or initiative. Green pauses. Yeah, I mean, so for example, this dodge right here, -2 to hit. So like, let's say that they rolled an 11 and was successful, but this dodge makes them need to hit a 13. Distance long, initiative longest. Raw red die 1 through 3, attacker pauses next impulse, and then raw red die 10, defender bashed. Okay, and then the pauses, no action taken, let armor take it. So this Roman warrior has 3 armor right here. And then attack when opponent pauses. So ideally you want to be attacking when the opponent pauses and defending when the opponent attacks and pausing when the opponent defends. Determine initiative for second impulse and newly award initiative card. The initiative card, this will be bouncing back and forth. For impulses 2 through 6, choose a combat action card from hand face down. And then 6 impulse results carry over to the next round. After the 6th impulse, players remove 1 fatigue token. At 0, they become tired and inflict less damage. I don't have the mat to show everything visually, but like, you know, you get it. So at the start of the new round, they'll draw a new hand. After deck is depleted, you shuffle your discard into a new deck. Weapons cards show modifiers, red dice, and total damage. So something like this: slow, TH, BP, action cards 10, length 3, to hit +1, damage 4, red dice 8 through 10, W, and red damage 1, a thick stabbing weapon. And then at 0 body, fighters become unconscious, and then fighters are killed at 50% of their total body when they go negative past the 0. But yeah, that's been a big overview of Havoc, the combat card game. Hope to get this played real soon. Be on the lookout. But like I say, the Kickstarter is live for another 2 days. There may be a late pledge, but you'll get a gang of cards for $75. Gang of replayability. Looks really fun, especially for the flesh and blood heads. So check it out. Oyo Games. Like, comment, subscribe, and Dueling Nights.